I'm a part of it.
Wait, guys, we're respectful, we're quiet, okay?
Quiet, baby.
And the Charter and ordinances of the City of New Bedford. So help me God.
You know, a lot of these students are here tonight and they've asked you to address them. Do you plan to address these students tonight?
I want to do that in private. I want to meet with their local groups and affiliates and really get, start working together.
Plan to say to them?
At this moment, I stand by the statements that I've already released. I was in the area pulling signs just because I didn't know if things were perhaps to get out of hand. I didn't want any other targets in the area as far as having lawn signs, basic billboards of supporters of mine. From what I understand, the protest was peaceful, so that's at the end of the day that's what we all hope we hope for, and it was very glad that they were able to voice to get their message out there. So
because you have dishonored a number of people in this country who are legitimately transgender, and I hope you understand that your attitude will cause the death of children. And if you want to sit down and talk about that, I'll talk to you, but that's a real thing.
that's why I'm over here. I'd like to bridge that gap and sit down and have that conversation.
Well, I think the first thing would be to tear those things down and stand up and stand with these young people and honor them and tell them they are worthy, they are legitimate, and that you get down on your hands and knees and ask for their forgiveness for the horrible things you've done by posting what you posted, because it was terrible.
Well, I do.
That is the reality.
I
my
did
friend.
already take them down. They were already down.
Well.
So that was already done. So I'm sorry for the insensitivity that I had shown.
That was not insensitivity. That was hate. That was hate, not insensitivity.
I would like to bridge that gap and have a formal sit down with you.
All right. I will do that. I will do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I will give you my card.
Yes, please.
And you can reach out. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I think reaching out to all of them, or maybe just even giving them a formal apology where they stood here.
I appreciate them coming, and I look to earn their trust, because it is something that we're going to need going forward. So.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
No? Okay. I'm so sorry. Yep, sorry.
Please don't touch me.
Let's work with you all. It wasn't anything, like I said, it wasn't anything to be hurtful or.
But it was.
Or
It was hate.
So I understand how you feel in that, because I've been the target of some things, and I'm not trying to relate, but I can understand that feeling. So I do apologize for that, and I can't speak on what I had done at that point, because I don't know, and I'd be the first to tell you that. So I do look to reach out to you, and I do look to work with you all if possible.
May I ask you a question? You're saying you want to work with us, but we're here because we want an apology. So can we please get an apology?
Well, I'll have a formal statement to address the masses shortly.
And I hope there's an apology
so,
in that, please.
Well, I thank you all. I thank you all for coming.
That how he has the audacity to look at me and tell me that he's been the victim of hate before, and he still posted those things, makes me sick to my stomach. I don't like looking at him. I did not like him being near me. He's a sick person.
May I say something? Sure. I think him refusing to give us an apology in person and saying he's going to send out a formal apology
Extremely disrespectful.
was disrespectful, because we went through all of this to be here, and he knew it because he had confronted us. We didn't go towards him, and he still didn't want to apologize for it.
Asked about what his thought of mind was when he made those posts, and he said that he could not say when there was a very clear explanation for it. And to me, that reeks of the same energy as a kindergartner with their hand caught in the cookie jar trying to play it off as I don't know how I got here. They know exactly how they got there.